And SJ with the 50 Australian. Hey, Nick, sorry for the AUD. Returning to the workforce after a year of not working and wondering how to cover up gaps in my resume. Do I just lie? I'm super self-conscious about it. 12-month plus gaps every job.
Lie. Yeah, lie. Just, who cares?
Yeah, just lie.
Just lie. Who gives a fuck?
Thank you for the 50.
What are they going to say? It was on me Centrelink payments. Sorry, sir. It was on my Centrelinks. I don't know what you want to do. Oh, I need some money.
And lastly, John Fiber with the Canadian. Is Brian Ellis involved in the new show? Bumping Smokane soundtrack on the site today, and Irish fellas working here were tap dancing. Also, how do you deal with unrealistic expectations with clients?
I'm really good at making jokes out of their expectations. It's almost like, it's like Conan O'Brien level passive aggression. Where I'm like, just say what you said you want again. Like when someone's saying something ridiculous to me. Yeah. Just make them repeat it again. Like what's his face? Kevin Samuels.
Okay, yeah.
So telling me, so I just want to get this straight. You're telling me, this is all like a Mercedes person. They come in, they're like, I want an E-Class. And like, okay. So let me ask you a question. You want an E-Class, how much do you want to pay a month? I don't know, $500 a month. I'm like, so, do you know how mathematics work, my friend? All right. So how much is an E-Class? $70,000. Okay. What happens when you divide 70,000 by 70 months? It's $1,000 a month. Okay. And what did you want to pay? $500 a month. Now, do you think a bank is allowed to make interest on them on said payment? Oh, yeah, but I mean within reason. What, 3%? Okay. Now, is there taxes involved in this transaction? Yeah, 7%. $4,900 in taxes. Now, would you say there would be some registration fees involved in this transaction? Yeah. So what does that bring the price up to? That's about $78,000. Now, what's $78,000 divided by 72? And they're like, oh, it's about $1,100 a month. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think I could sell you do you think I would sit here in a car full of a whole dealership full of cars that I could mark up $45,000 to $50,000 each? Do you think that's the way the car business works? And you just find a way to kind of like, that's the way I deal with unrealistic expectations. That's literally, I usually just put them in the roller coaster of passive aggression.
Lobo Boughton with the 15. Hey, Nick, you mentioned refinancing isn't always a good idea / is not easy. Can you elaborate? Also, what do you think about HELOC and using that money to invest into another property?
That's gone. You can't do it. The price of the interest is too high to get a HELOC to buy a property right now. The margins that you want on property are too slim. You can't do it. 7% on the money to get, I mean, it'd have to be a family deal only for that. That's allowable. As far as refinancing, everybody thinks their house is worth a lot of money. Go to a bank and let them tell you. Because what happens when the fucking appraiser comes back and appraises it for $20,000 more than you bought it for, but you put $100,000 and you've been sitting around thinking your house is worth like, oh, I put $100,000 and then my neighbor's house sold down the street for blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It'll compound, but it doesn't necessarily mean, so you can only get 80% of that anyway. Just keep that in mind. You can't get 100%. So if your house is worth $700,000, you can't get a mortgage for $700,000. You can only get a mortgage for up to 80% of that. So that means your equity position has to be in like, so think about it, you have to be way ahead of the 8 ball. Way ahead. You have to have like pools of equity. Like you have to owe $300 on a house that's worth like 6 or more to start like really pushing around an equity deal. And then who cares? You're getting money at 7%. Like the fucking ship sailed on investment properties. I don't like that move. That move only works in the beginning of a market. You can only do that when you're buying on the ground and you're growing. You cannot do that move right now. That is why this stream exists, to prevent motherfuckers from thinking that. That is not real. Those are fucking liars. Grant Cardone can come here and rim my ass if he fucking thinks he can pull that off up here. If you pull off a 4-family buy where you buy the thing for $515 and then you pull out equity and then you buy another one for $515 and you're cash flowing in a year from now, I will fucking don't even make me say it. I'll drink rubbing alcohol in a CVS in front of my high school class.
You start scanning the room for tools to torture yourself with.
Yeah, I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? You're like, never gonna happen. Like people are full of shit. Oh, yeah, how about it?
Thomas Paxton with the 20. Nick, how can I get my money up out of college and not be a silly Billy?
Work 3 jobs. Fall in love with working your ass off and not feeling like a dipshit about it while you're young.
It'll hurt soon.
Yeah, trust me. After the young youthful, your youthfulness wears out when you're like 27, you're gonna really wish you had a little bit more money by the time you got there. Trust me. But work your ass off right now, my man. Get to work. Go be a bartender and a car salesman and a handyman. Work extra hours for $20 an hour anywhere. I don't know. Just put yourself out there as hard-working guy, and I bet you that things good. Every dude that's done that is just like it. I have like 5 friends that are young that do that shit, and their life is so good. Like their whole life is good. I'm jealous.
19G490-A with the 20. What's a good job for my deadbeat girlfriend? Need to get this bum off my couch.
Shit, man.
She can go sell her teeth.
Yeah, I mean, teeth are worth a lot of money. You can do that right now.
Sell her bones.
Yeah, so you can sell her bones. She can sell her blood. You could sell her bloody teeth. Get a twofer. I don't know. If I was a young person, I would be a bartender. That was the job I never got to be, and I always wish I could be.
You what, mate, with the 20 says, I'm selling my house in San Diego after moving up to San Francisco for about $300K a year software engineer job. The Arab buyers are requesting a $10K credit for less than $500 of repairs. Not exaggerating. Thoughts on relisting at the moment?
Okay. Tell them no. Honestly, tell them no. Yeah, like they always do that. They're just trying to beat you up. 10K credit. Unless it's that bad to sell, yeah, tell them to go fuck themselves. You're gonna sell it to the other buyer. Like, make your agent work. Like, seriously, make your agent go like fight that fight. Like, go agent, go fight that fight for me. Basically, what happens, for those who don't know, someone's buying a house from him, and they're like, the toilet paper roll is broken, and look, the air conditioner has a leak. I don't know what's underneath the floor. Could be contamination. And you're like, okay, the deal is done. Get out. I keep your fucking... So make your agent go fight that out for you. If your agent's good, my brother would be in there with a fucking crowbar, like holding it up to their agent's neck. I'm like, what do you fucking think? I'm stupid? I'm fixing nothing. I'm gonna suck my balls. Yeah. Suck my balls. I'm not fixing shit. Get your fucking buyer in line, or he's gonna lose the house of his dreams because he's being fucking stupid. You want to bash his fucking head in with this crowbar? That's what I would do if I was your agent.
Worst channel ever with the 20. Hey guys, got my license back and picked up a '05 Chevy with 140K miles for $4,900. Just installed a soft maple mantelpiece for a local here. He's a popular guy in town, so I cut him a deal in hopes that he will get me referrals. Is this a good move?
He just installed a soft maple. He's a popular guy. No, don't take a beating for guys, because they'll never, like, all those like I'll get you work later, that never worked for me. So don't devalue yourself. I mean, build them something special, but I wish, congrats on having a place and you're getting paid to do your work. But like, I put it to people like this when they want a discount for my services when I used to do landscaping. Like, okay, so in like 6 months when you don't get me a job, do I call you and kick your ass? You're basically saying, give me $300 right now. Are you going to be a salesman for me? No, let's not even get into that. Why don't you just pay me what I'm asking for? That's usually my... Because you never... I've been so fucking disappointed with people like that. I've had like 3 people give me a lot of work. People who give you a lot of work will always give you a lot of work. Period. Those people who talk like that, I don't know. Show me first.